We just jump on the call, look at everything. I send you the first ads, the first proposals, which direction I will take. You can tell me, oh, we've tried this, that didn't work. Yeah, I think that this would work incredibly well. And then we take it from there. And then I script it. I talk with the editors. I brief them. I give them feedback. I tell them, look, this is the shots that we need, and so on and so forth. We launch the ads. We look at the data. We iterate based on the data. We document them, scale, and build it to the moon.
Beautiful. Yeah. How many employees do you currently have, Martin?
I have currently 4 clients.
4 clients. How many employees? Or is it just you?
Oh, it's just me.
It's just you. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then 4 clients. Are any of them in the supplement space, or like fitness or health and wealth, or health and wealth?
So right now, the only client that I have in the supplements is it's weight loss, but it's glucosamine, like a protein shake with glucosamine. I don't know if you ever heard of that ingredient.
Glucosamine is
glucosamine. There is glucosamine. I think that one is for the joints. Oh, I have one. Okay. Yeah, I have a dog supplement that is with the glucosamine too. So it's for the joints, but it's very similar, like collagen, dog supplements. Yeah. Every now and then I'm working with a client that is in the health. Sometimes I'm doing with the dog, but usually I'm doing health, wellness clients. But this is this is called Glucomannan, but it's a German brand. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard of that ingredient neither. It's kind of fiber that if you have it in the protein shake, it makes the protein shake a pudding. So you have to drink it very fast, and then it's kind of bloats in your belly, and then you're saturated. You're not as hungry for a longer period of time.
That's very interesting. What you're out of your 4 clients, how much money is currently being spent per month on the ads that you've touched as far as strategy?
Sure, yeah. That's a great question. So let me just check. This one has around 200,000. So I would say that my ads are probably 80% of this. This one is around 300,000. I'm one of the 3 creative strategies there, so maybe 100,000. This one is on 200,000. So yeah, probably we're around 500,000 ad spends per month.
Perfect. And then how many briefs do you typically create per week for your clients? And does that increase? If so, like what will tell you to increase it?
So I do 5 to 10 briefs per week for each client, and either we do this in weekly sprints, or we do it in two weekly sprints. So we have enough time to make the brief, to produce it, and get it launched. I actually prefer doing the 2-week sprints because then nothing is in rush, and we have enough time to test it, and then we take a look at all the data, and then we, based on the data that we made in the first sprint, in the first 2 weeks, run the second half of the.
Okay, cool. Are you open to sharing your screen really quick and showing us an example of an ad that's getting a decent amount of spend?
I cannot really share ad accounts. Like I guess that's just
the video, not the performance of it, but yeah, just an ad that is getting a decent amount of spend that you can see on your end, and then just the video.
Sure, yeah. I mean, what I could do is I can show you some samples of my portfolio. So this is the easiest thing to.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
I will share this with you afterwards too. So I don't know, this guy is probably not that familiar for you, but on the German market, he's like the #1 scaling partner for D2C brands. This is how I started with creative strategy. I've been in marketing for around 8 years, been doing tons of inbound marketing, copywriting, and then I figured out, okay, you can get the response way faster if you have the data behind that, and you have the data behind that way faster. So yeah, here are some links. I show you. Then I've had a workshop, for example, in this Manuel Gomez community. Maybe you know him. He's a great media buyer, great YouTube channel too. One of my ads that I've done, Manuel Gomez, it's a Spanish name, is from Spain. Yeah, so one of the ads that I can show you, I'm going to share this with you afterward, is this conscious bar. In fact, you can see the video taken apart by Spencer Pavlif, funny enough.
Yeah.
Now, here you have the ads library link, and here you have the ads taken apart. So
sweet. Yeah, dude, if you're comfortable sharing that with us, I'd love to look
Sure.
into that, Martin.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Here you have a link to the ad specifically. This is a joint supplement for dogs. So it's similar process. The only difference here is that we're talking more to unaware audiences, because usually people are guessing if their dogs are in pain or not. While if you have something going on with your own body, you're problem aware. So I need to take a step back and first be describing to the pet owners what they have to observe on the dog, so they see that the dog is in pain. So this is a great example. Here's another example of the conscious bar. Again, Health VSL. This is for another joint pain. We have the VSL2. I think this one is in Dutch, but I was working with a brand in English, and they've been then translating everything to Dutch. Yeah. Here's some static ads.
Yeah, if you can share that over, I'll review that with Tyler Bar. This would be great for us to have see on our end. And then I guess last question. I got two questions for you.
Sure.
What's your cost?
My cost. So I think that we should be doing these 30 batches a month. I shouldn't be doing 20. I shouldn't be doing 40. I think that the 30 for the spend would be great. And for that, including the research being inside of the team. So I'm not a vendor that is just writing you the briefs. I want to be working with you directly and making this work. Is 3,500.
Okay.
And if I found winning ads, we benchmark your break-even ROAS. And if I hit the same benchmark on my ads, it's 2% on the ad spend. And it goes up to 5 if I break even higher. So if you win and if you get ads that convert, I get a small cut. And this way, I'm incentivized even further to make great ads for you.
100%. Amazing. Okay. And then last question for you. So I've got a ton of calls booked with creative strategists who are freelance, a creative strategist agency, and then some potential creative strategists to bring on board to like the actual team and be like a junior strategist under Tyler. I would prefer the last option. I'd prefer to find a creative strategist who can become a junior and be on the team. Obviously, if the freelancer like you, for instance, is great enough, we might go that route instead. But out of curiosity, the final question, would you be open or even consider coming internally and being a full-time creative strategist for Gains?
So the reason why I'm running my system or my business the way I'm running it is because I love being in other ad accounts. And I think that this is also the benefit that I'm bringing into the team. If we're working together, that I see what is working and I see the back end data. I'm not sharing this because of the NDA, but I see what works and what doesn't work. And I'm also up to date to the market. While in comparison, if I'm just working with one brand, I'm having my own guesses, my own theories, and I'm not as active in the market. So this is why I prefer working this way. But there is nothing wrong with somebody wanting to work on the team. If you hire juniors, I'm also fine with, I'm going to focus more on the creative part, and the junior is going to be writing the briefs, and I give feedback to the juniors. But then we would make some custom cost of this. I cannot really tell you the price, but I think that this could be a good setup too. That I'm just giving you the creative strategy, being with the junior on the call with Tyler too, taking everything apart and taking this direction. How does this one sound?
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, that's something we'll consider for sure. I like that option. Well, cool. Awesome. Martin, this was a great call. We took a lot of like nuggets and stuff. And obviously, like I said, when we started the call, we've got some more calls outlined for the rest of this week and next. If you could follow up with me on Friday, Martin, of next week, that'd be great. But yeah, dude, this is great.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm happy that we have also a deadline or a date where I should talk to you. Tyler, do you have any questions? Because so far we've been just talking with Caleb. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it all sounds good. I'm excited to get some help, and like I said, have some more eyes on the account with new ideas and new things like that. For me, it's just like Caleb said, the system is kind of what's bogged me down, not having a clear system to work inside of. And I think within the next week or so, once we get our system up and rolling, that's going to really free me up to worry less about the system and the structure and more about just doing the actual stuff. So no, I thought this was a great call. I took a couple of good insights from you, especially about the personas. I really liked what you talked about there, and then also the variations and making sure that we actually get some variations going on a lot of the concepts. So yeah, no, I appreciate those nuggets that you gave us.
Yeah, perfect. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe the last thing about the system, why it is so important. If you don't have the system, you're focusing all the time on the system or on running everything again over and over because you don't have the system. And creative strategy is a senior position. So yeah, spreading yourself too thin in too many things simultaneously, and your outcome then is to junior like, because you're working on the system, you're improvising in that point, and you're not giving the senior level expertise that the creative strategy and the ads actually need. So this is why it's really important. I'm happy for you that you realize this and building a system now.
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm gonna text you on Friday, Caleb.
Yes,
which time zone are you in? Texas, right?
PST, we're in Arizona.
PST, Arizona. Okay, close enough. At least we're European.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close enough. Beautiful. All right, Martin, you're a stud, bro.
Talk to you
Thank you so
later.
much.
Bye bye. Cheers. Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye.
See you.